clown. Like a crazy clown.
I really want to see him just drop his fucking tights and just take a shit right on his fucking face like an Oz.
Knock out Triple H, and then Daniel Bryan takes a shit on him. That would be...
Eat my shit, Schillinger.
Oh, man. The chant, yes, at the end of Monday Night Raw. Guys, welcome to the Monday Night Raw review. We're live. Raw's not even over yet, but we're live. We're going. We're kicking it off. We're doing it. Oh, man. Big Show, finally. He didn't get sheetrock this time. He got Triple H in the face. The crowd's nuts, man. Unfortunately, the poor pay-per-view crowd last night didn't get anything.
I know, and everything that they got, we got again tonight.
What was that? That's the thing. Everything. Hey, if you didn't pay the big money for last night, it's okay because we did the same thing the next night.
Even the little things, everything that you missed last night, even Cesaro's big swing.
Yeah, if you missed Cesaro's swing, that pissed me off. By the way, that's what pissed me off about Raw tonight. I know Raw is ending in a great way, by the way. I gotta say, but I don't care that it's ending in this wonderful, hilarious way because everything they did before this was dog shit, just about. From me.
There were some highlights. I actually kind of liked it.
There were some highlights tonight, but I don't know. There was something about it that really pissed me off. The repetitiveness of Monday Night Raw tonight really pissed me off. Guys, welcome to youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. Follow me on Twitter @Joe Cronin Show, and tonight you'll be able to call in. But let me just turn my TV off so you don't hear the loud noise in the background the entire time. Guys, I'm here with Chris Tosovich. You guys can be here with me as well. Thanks for being here. I guess. We've gone live. Here we go. So let's start it off. Let's break down in the entire Monday Night Raw. I have a lot of things that piss me off about Raw tonight. Things that really just absolutely, it was like nails on a chalkboard at times tonight for me on Monday Night Raw. And if you're watching, make sure to click the like button right off the bat, put that thumb up my ass, and make my anus leak chocolate milk. Whatever that means. So... one of my favorite parts of the whole entire night happened immediately. Stephanie McMahon absolutely brutalized the crap out of Big Show to open Raw. And it was awesome. She slapped the shit out of him multiple times.
She slapped the shit out of him.
For once, she was ferocious. I loved it. It was brutalizing. It was... angry. It was awesome. Stephanie McMahon was awesome tonight. What the fucking www.whatthefuck.com. It was awesome. Oh my god, it was awesome. Triple H gets KO'd by the Big Show. Oh my god. Wham! To the face! And finally we get the payoff. It's like we've been being, our balls are being massaged for the last 12 weeks or whatever it's been. It feels like 12 weeks. It hasn't been, but it feels like that. And been tickle our balls and stroked our sausage, and then finally we got to explode on the wall, you know? Jared is giving away a DVD tonight, so there you go. So Stephanie McMahon was awesome. That opening scene was awesome for me. I don't know. What did you think about that?
I thought it was great, and I liked that. Big Show kind of manned up, even though I thought that's all it was going to be, and they were going to drag it out for another few weeks after this. So I was I took it with a grain of salt, where I was like, all right, good, Big Show's manning up, and he actually sounds like a badass right now, but who gives a shit, because we're going to have to see him slowly evolving from the crying Big Show to the tough Big Show, and it's going to take God knows how long. But the payoff at the end of it kind of made, in retrospect, pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was. The payoff at the end was good. Finally. I mean, I thought we would get the payoff sooner, but it actually was a cool moment because you've been waiting for it for so long. I think last night, if you took a poll, people wanted to kill the Big Show. Somehow they made the Big Show a sympathetic character again tonight and actually got the crowd on his side after probably last night people really hating him. I don't know.
Yeah. And we were wondering if that was going to happen. I mean, we knew that's the direction they were going in, and we were saying back and forth, well, are we going to redeem him? Are we going to say, okay, cool, we're happy again? And tonight, the proof is in the pudding. Everyone fucking went nuts.
I was worried that what they did last night was going to screw up the storyline a little bit because people were going to be, they were just going to be like, I'm sick of Big Show. I don't want to see this crap. But yeah, you're right. It didn't happen. So good, I guess. Good for us. Let's bring Jaron on board here. What's up, bitch?
What's going on? Hey, are you drinking Shop Right water?
No, I'm just drinking Acadia water. Yeah, Stop and Shop. Yeah, that's right.
All right.
What?
That's funny.
Why? Is there something I don't know about? It gives you cancer?
No, it's just I didn't expect Stop and Shop water with all the other drinks that you've been drinking on the show.
Well, why wouldn't you? I'm completely random and bizarre.
Oh,
right?
all right.
I mean, I
with
don't
your
know.
Mike's Hard Lemonade and whatnot.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, nothing's crazier than Mike's Hard Lemonade and bottled water.
I tell you what, guys. Tonight, I want to know. I want to hear from you in the comments. I want everybody. I don't know how old you are or whatever. Maybe you don't even know what I'm talking about beer or about drinks. But if you can come up with the weirdest, I tell you what. If you can come up with the weirdest saying, with the weirdest comment in the comments section, I'll read through them. Type a weird comment in the comments section on youtube.com on this live stream. And then also, I want you to write in what beer I should drink next week on the Monday Night Raw review. I'll go out, I'll find the beer or the shot or whatever it is, the drink, and I will have it, and I will take the drink, take the shot. There you go. I don't know.
So weird comment?
Weird comment, and then followed by a drink suggestion. I know that's weird, but whatever. I'm gonna do it. I don't know what that means. Who knows what's gonna happen with that? Who knows? So Jaron, Stephanie McMahon slapped the shit out of Big Show. I thought it was awesome.
Several times, yeah.
Yeah, that part was cool, right?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Cool.
I liked how she fired him and he just lost it, the Big Show. Do you guys think that that's it for the Big Show? He's gonna be gone now, or?
No, he'll be back. Something will happen. He'll be back. Something, whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe Shane McMahon will come back. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on.
Will, pal.
Dolph Ziggler. And what's with Dolph? First of all, Dolph Ziggler had the same match against Sando pretty much that he had the other night, which was a reoccurring theme all night on Raw, which really pissed me off. What's with every time he delivers the Famouser, they bring up Billy Gunn, very on purpose, very obviously.
I think he might be inducted in the Hall of Fame maybe in the coming years. Him and Road Dogg.
Well, the New Age Outlaws, okay, as a tandem. I get it, yeah, and you're right.
Or maybe DX as a whole, and they're going to be part of DX or something like that.
Yeah, I could see that, but it's just weird. And I'm glad they do it because I loved Billy Gunn, and I always thought he could be more than he was, but whatever. But it is weird that they just keep saying it's made famous by Billy Gunn. It's yeah, Billy Gunn used that. Yeah, for it was the Fame Asser too, but whatever.
Right.
Anyway, so forget that. So Dolph Ziggler versus Sandow. I never want to see that match again. Please, God, don't ever let that happen again. I don't want to see it. AJ Lee has a concussion, so that's why she wasn't on Raw. Billy 20-something tweeted my Twitter, said, what the hell happened to AJ? She just won the whatever, and now she's not on Raw? I don't get it. Well, she's got a concussion, so.
Do you know when it happened in the match?
Yeah, she hit her head on the turnbuckle at some point. And
I remember that.
What the hell is going on with my... You remember it?
Yeah.
So she hit her head on the turnbuckle, and she felt weird, and basically that's it. She just couldn't... She's had memory problems, and then she went to sleep, and today she's had the same issues, so she was not cleared to wrestle.
So maybe that's why she botched a couple things.
Maybe it's why. Maybe she had issues during the match. She said she doesn't even remember a lot of the spots in the match and those type of things.
Wow.
So that's part of that. Then Bruno Sammartino randomly came out, and everybody sang him happy birthday.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that.
It was cool that Bruno was there, and that was cool. It was weird and random.
I have to admit, that's a great use of the WWE app, that they were able to do that, not waste TV time with it, but still have it there, and then play a little bit of it when they came back from commercial without having to waste a whole fucking segment on it. I kind of like that. I'm actually watching the WWE app now, right now as we speak. If you're not watching it, it's they're still rolling. They're still rolling cameras there. Triple H was getting carried out last I read.
Yeah.
There's actually a little while back, the last time Bret Hart was here, they had a Bret Hart appreciation night on the WWE app. Yeah.
I covered that. Remember? Maybe you weren't watching me then.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I covered that. I broadcasted the event live while I was watching it. I commented on it, and I died laughing at the when the awkward moment with Pat Patterson. Do you remember that?
No, what happened?
I don't remember exactly now, but I showed it to Tosevich, and it was something like he made a statement about, Pat Patterson. Well, first of all, Pat Patterson's gay. Pat Patterson did his like kind of signature pose, if you will, that he would do in the matches, and it was kind of he was getting on his knees. So Bret Hart said something like, "Well, I get kind of," or something about, "I get nervous when he goes on his knees," or whatever. And Jerry Lawler tried to cover it up, and you could tell Pat Patterson didn't really like it. He's like, we're going to be funny now or whatever, and he didn't really appreciate it. And Jerry Lawler said something like, "Calm down, Pat, ha ha ha. That was his old move, that was something he did to his opponents." And he had to like explain it to like whoever it was, that Bret Hart or whoever, and it was awkward. Look it up, Bret Hart Appreciation Night. It's probably on YouTube.
Really
all right, I'll look it up.
That Divas match was absolute fucking dog shit.
Hashtag dog shit.
It was just piss poor bullshit pile of fucktard is what it was. It was complete asshole.
Night of Champions was better than this match.
I would have rather watched Night of Champions while strapped to a chair and have my balls smashed with a cookie sheet pan than watch this match ever again. Divas match, terrible. Natalya, she had to get the win. Everything was terrible. These women cannot take a bump. These women cannot wrestle. One of the girls didn't even get in the ring because I'm pretty sure they don't want her to kill somebody.
Eva Marie is absolute garbage, dog shit, piss factory, fuck shit. She sucks. I hate her.
Is she the one with the red hair?
Yes.
Yeah,
she's garbage. Just get her out of here.
What was that? You know what it was like? Was watching a lot of like middle school kids backyard wrestling, and there's always like one or two kids who are actually good or could be trained maybe, but then there's like the 5 other kids who are gonna hurt themselves. But the
kids were just dragged along because they didn't have enough people to even out enough matches for the card.
They needed to make a little card. Yeah, right, exactly. So like Billy Watkins goes to make a DDT, but he just rolls. Like it was like that. But these girls are actually WWE contracts. Like what is this?
Yeah, they make like $60,000 a year, and they look like a bunch of high schoolers pushing each other around in the hallways.
Oh, it was fucking terrible. What the hell, WWE? So at this point in Raw, I'm like, this sucks. The best thing that happened was Stephanie came out and slapped the shit out of the Big Show, and then they made a Billy Gunn reference. And that was it. And Bruno Sammartino came out and had Happy Birthday sung to him. I mean, as much as I like that, that is not what I want to be like. You tell me, oh, it was great. Stephanie slapped the Big Show. They sang Happy Birthday to Bruno, and Billy Gunn was mentioned. Like, well, what the fuck is that? But
how about that?
Yeah.
How about that Goldberg promo that they unexpectedly made?
Yeah, I love how they keep showing Bret Hart getting a concussion in it too.
You're right.
What the fuck was that about?
They keep showing the end of Bret Hart's career.
Yeah, here, show it again, in case everybody didn't see Bret Hart. His career end. Look at it again, Bret. You know what though? It was a bicycle incident that happened after that. The people don't understand that he did have a little bit of a concussion. But then, like, following that, he fell off his bike and smashed his head, like, on the sidewalk or something.
He still hates Goldberg, though, either way.
Right. But then after that, he got the stroke, and that was when it was like, okay, no more running around or, doing anything to move your brain, to get that brain moving around in your head, sloshing around, if you will. And having a concussion myself about 7 or 8 months ago, whatever it's been now, like, moving my head and feeling the brain move, it becomes very weird. It's bizarre. Then we had, I'm going to skip ahead even though they spaced this special referee for Hell in the Cell out, which, I mean, obviously you need something because nobody would buy the pay-per-view at this point. So then,
real quick, before you move on, though, can we talk about how awesome it is that Brad Maddox is perfectly awkward?
Right. What is up with him? It's almost like they know he sucks. Like, I think he legitimately sucks, but somehow it works.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome.
He comes out there. It's like, this guy can't talk. Someone deemed that we can't use you as a wrestler right now, Brad. And you can't talk, but for some reason, it just works. You look okay. He's like the anti-Mike Adamle. Like Mike Adamle sucked, but didn't work. Brad Maddox sucks, but works in a weird... Because you believe that he's not supposed to be in this role. This is what it is.
And
right?
he does too. Even his character is like, okay, why am I the GM? Well, all right, well.
I've seen him in some interviews recently, and he really is like he did like a shoot almost, and they said, what did you think when this happened? He goes, I couldn't believe it. I was weeks away from maybe not being here in the company, and they said, hey, we're gonna do this thing with you, and I was like, cool, whatever to you know what I mean to keep a job, to be honest. So
his story is so great too, because backstage he was like bringing his cameras around and saying he was like the next big thing and he really wanted a contract and like getting all ahead of himself and being all cocky. But then they were like, all right, fine, you can be the GM, and he's like, oh well, wait, hold on a second, it's a little hold on. It's so perfect.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that Christmas episode where he was like walking to the ring and he was like, I'm gonna show all of you. He said something. The funniest part was when they cut to commercial, he was like, Merry Christmas, ladies.
No, I didn't. I don't remember that. That's awesome, though. Oh, man. All right, let's get to some comments before we continue with the referee stuff here. Let me just read what everybody's been saying. Well, I don't want to read that one because we're going to get to that in a minute about John Cena. That'll be a whole thing. Joe's aggressive preview promo was transcendental. That word's just too big for me. Big Show, great ending. I want Brian to tag to teabag Triple H. That's what Patrick Glenn said. Well,
that'd be funny.
Well, Tosevich wanted Daniel Bryan to shit on Triple H when he was standing over him at the end.
Yeah.
Take a dump.
I thought it'd be great if like in Oz, if he just took a shit in Triple H's mouth, like what's his face did Schillinger's mouth.
You can't take a shit in his mouth, but what he could have done was bent over towards his face and then made a weird face and then like waved at his ass like he just let one go. Like that would have been all right, right? That could have been funny. Dillis Jam, Stephanie McMahon segments looked so real. They did. I loved them. That was one of the...
They were. She literally slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah, it was
not
great.
Literally.
It was good. That was one of the best parts of Raw tonight. It was my best part until a couple other things happened. Johnny Shakur. Shakur. Blah, blah, blah. Is Jared giving away his DVD tonight? Yes. I think you are. Right, Jared?
Yep.
Yeah, Jaron. I don't know why I called you Jared. I called... Because I was talking to Jared earlier. Now I'm calling him Jared. Jaron. Not Jared. Nobody even knows who Jared is, so who cares? It's Joe Cronin time. It sure is. Wait till later on tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do, but something weird's going to happen. I'll tell you that much. Something weird is happening tonight. I don't know what it is, but it's happening. Too bad this storyline will drag all the way to WrestleMania. It seems like it, doesn't it? I think the storylines are going to drag all the way to Royal Rumble. I think once we get to Royal Rumble, we can all breathe a sigh of relief that something is changing and things are happening. HBK just saved the WWE once again. 23 in the game wrote that. He's right. Listen, I love HBK. I love Shawn Michaels, my favorite wrestler of all time. I was pumped, but I already said it to Leah. I was like, we were watching Raw. I'm like, I think Shawn Michaels was going to be the referee. I think it's weird they're doing this referee thing. I thought Shawn Michaels was going to be the referee. And then when he came out third, I was like, oh, all right, well there he is. But I voted for Bob Backlund because I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. You know what I mean? I thought it would be funny if everybody voted for Backlund and Backlund won. But WWE probably would have just rigged it or waited until the voting ended. But I don't know.
I've been a Bob Backlund mark. Yeah, he crushed Booker T. And I'm a huge Bob Backlund mark. I always have been. I always think he's one of the funniest and greatest talents they've ever had. And when he came out and did that promo, it was like, for me, that would be like for a normal person, Hulk Hogan coming back and doing a big promo. It was just amazing. Like when Hulk Hogan first did come back, not if he came back now. Did you hear Jericho's story about Bob Backlund when he was on the tour bus with him?
No.
They were going to some event, and he was the only one who just never broke character. And he even wore the bow tie and the suspenders on the bus. He said it was like 105 degrees out, and everyone's just like wearing like tank tops and sweating. He's sitting there with the bow tie, sitting up straight, staring straight ahead. Not even everyone else is reading or listening to music. He's just staring straight ahead on the bus. And then, and anytime anyone came up to him, he'd be like, "Hello, I'm Bob Backlund," and introduce himself and shake their hand, and then sit right back down and stare straight ahead. That's
awesome. He's crazy. I like him a little bit. I never really liked him, but I like him. He's like awesome. He's like a band where I don't like the band, but they're good. So I'm like, that's awesome. I'm really happy Bob Backlund was there tonight. I'm not a big fan of him, but I'm glad he was there, and I think most of the people that were there didn't know who the fuck he was, but whatever. Not most of the people, but 30%. None of the kids were like, who is this guy? But it was great that 7% of the vote. You see how Booker T walked off so fast? I think he like took it a little. I think he shouldn't take it personal though, because I think he has to understand that obviously we all knew HBK would win, and I think Bob Backlund had a high pick because people were just pumped up that it was Backlund, and some people wanted to be wanted to be trolls and voted for Backlund. That's what I think.
Plus, Bob Backlund's promo was fucking awesome. If Booker T put no effort into his. So, I mean, after looking at how much effort Backlund put in, he should have been like, all right, fuck, maybe if I didn't want him to beat me, I should have said something more than 6 times over and over
Right.
again.
And I think they knew what they were doing when they brought out Booker first, then they brought out Bob Backlund second, and then they brought out Shawn Michaels, and that's the order that they were voted in. So,
right.
I felt like Shawn Michaels was kind of expected, though.
Oh, yeah, I thought so, too. I mean, I thought he was going to be the referee anyway. And then when they did the 3 referee thing, I'm like, it's got to be Shawn Michaels. I mean, who the hell? I don't care about anybody else. I thought John Cena could be a possibility.
Yeah, I thought it was either going to be like Edge or HBK.
Well, I thought strongly for HBK, but I did think maybe Cena because I think WWE is desperate to get him on the pay-per-view because of they need buys. They need this to happen. But
they said Hall of Famers though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So I'm retarded because I was the whole time like, it could be Cena. I was like, it could be Cena, it could be Shawn Michaels. I didn't even think about that, even though they said it. So I'm retarded. So if I was betting, I would have lost the second bet. Joe, do you think HBK turns on Bryan at Hell in the Cell? I thought about that. Like, out of nowhere, Shawn Michaels super kicks Bryan. I'm worried about it being too predictable. Sort of, in a weird way. I mean, he's got his allegiance to Triple H, but he also trained Bryan. We need this match. We need something weird to happen in this match. Again, you don't want someone to just win the title. You don't want Bryan to just win the title if you're WWE. And you don't want Randy Orton to just pin Daniel Bryan either. So we're back to where we should have been, but we had to delay throughout these pay-per-views to get here. And here is Randy Orton winning because what do we got coming up after Hell in the Cell?
Survivor Series.
Maybe we're a little ways away then. I'm not sure. We got Survivor Series, then TLC, then the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
So you can have Randy Orton win the title at Hell in the Cell, and then you can have some kind of Survivor Series thing. I don't know who would go for the title of Survivor Series.
Keep in mind that aside from TLC, though, December is traditionally fucking dead. Like, the last 3 weeks of December, they almost go on hold, and just nothing happens. So they need something really strong going into December,
right?
Or they need to kill everything off right before it. One or the other. They can't just keep going at the pace they're going right now after Survivor Series. They can't do that.
Right. I think it'd be smart to have Orton hold the belt and do whatever he can do, but at the same time, I don't know. I think they've really they're in a corner. I liked the idea months ago or weeks ago or whatever it was of Daniel Bryan going on a run with the title so he looks legit and then eventually dropping it through some kind of bullshit somehow and then not getting another shot until he had to go through the Rumble. And now that's not, I don't know if that's really possible now. And if Orton gets the title, then Daniel Bryan still gets a rematch. So if Orton wins at Hell in the Cell, then you're talking, what's after that Survivor Series for another match, for the rematch, and then what happens at TLC, and then it's Royal Rumble. So it's like you've got too many pay-per-views happening. If you could just have one more pay-per-view and then Royal Rumble, that'd be great. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. So
another thing that might be interesting is if they do drag this out and Daniel Bryan still doesn't win, and then finally they do give him the match at WrestleMania that we think he might get for the title, and then he wins it in 18 seconds after all that build-up.
Wow, that'd be awesome, actually.
That would be crazy. That would
like,
be
everyone's like, how is Randy Orton going to get out of it this time? What's the loophole at the end of the match going to be? How is Triple H? And then he just kicks him in the head and then pins him 1, 2, 3.
Here's what I would have liked to have seen. Who won the? Randy Orton did. What I would have liked is And what you could do, here's what you could do. Unfortunately, you can't because the Money in the Bank's already gone. But what would be really cool is if there was someone carrying the Money in the Bank, or you could transfer the world title one to the WWE title. Because it would be cool if, like, Daniel Bryan did that. Whoever the champion was, he came out and he beat him in 18 seconds in the main event of WrestleMania. And you're like, oh my God, there's still an hour left. He just won. It's over. But then somebody came out, if they had Money in the Bank, could come out. And it could be someone who's like, I wanted to be on the pay-per-view, and I'm not even on the pay-per-view. I'm the Money in the Bank guy. What the hell? You know, and then they came out and cashed in on Bryan, and then you had another. I mean, that'd be cool. But whatever. I don't know. You can't do that because it's already been cashed in, but whatever. All right, Los Matadores, and we're going to get to your calls in a few minutes here. We're going to just finish wrapping this up and then get to your phone calls, 339-226-6610. Los Matadores, I'm so disappointed. Everyone else was saying it was stupid, and I was still like, oh, I'm into it, you know, ole, I'm getting it. And the music sucks. It just sucks. The new music blows. I wanted to hear the other music that they had been previewing all these weeks, and now it's just stupid music. Here's another thing. Let's not have a match, the same match that we had last Monday night on Raw, again! Let's not wrestle SmackDown. 3MB again.
On SmackDown, too.
Oh, whatever. Was it SmackDown? On SmackDown, right. Let's wrestle 3MB 3 times. Stupid. I get what they did, but please, no. And that stupid finishing move that they have, what the fuck is that? The swing set? That. They should call it the swing set. Who gets hurt in that maneuver? Stupid. It's almost as bad as, like, the Cobra or something. It's close. It's the tag team version of the Cobra to me. Oh, let's pick him up on his ass, and then we'll just fall out from underneath him. We're not going to power bomb him or power slam him. We're just going to kind of fall with him. Stupid. And then they counted 1, 2, 3 tonight. Not even in Spanish. They counted 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I know too.
Epico and Primo. Just make them Epico and Primo again. It was better. The stupid bull. They realized that they sucked too. They were like, oh, this sucks. So let's change the music, which didn't need to be changed, and let's package them with the fucking bull. Well, let's have Taco come out with them.
They also have the same 5 moves like every match as well.
Well, you know what? And that's been something they've done with everyone who's new. I've noticed it. They've done it with every new... They did it with Brodus Clay. Brodus Clay came out, did the same 5 things for like 70 matches, and then once he dropped off the planet, now he does... I don't know what he does. And they did the same thing with Ryback. Remember Ryback? He used to yell something that was funny. Like, what did he say? Like,
stupid!
Yeah, and then he yelled something else, too. Like,
Ryback rules?
No, he yelled something else. Like, not finish it or whatever. But he would yell something else.
Finish it.
I hit hard.
Yeah, it's something like that. And he came out and he did it the first 15...
Done! That was one of them, too.
Yeah, the first 15 matches he had, he did the same 5 things, and it was it. It's like they do it with everybody, so that you know what's coming or something. I don't get it. It's the opposite of what they should be doing, because it's like, all right, I saw him do this. Now this guy sucks. This is boring. Stop it. It's almost like they're like, all right, we got to do it for every show so everyone sees it. Okay, here we go. Just in case you didn't see it the last 2 times, the Los Matadores came out and just took a dump on themselves. Like, what? Just at this point, Raw was making my head bleed. Like, I may have had an aneurysm because of this show tonight. Then, other than Stephanie McMahon slapping the piss out of Big Show, the best thing happened so far, which was, thank God, Paul Heyman and Axel and CM Punk had a kind of a decent exchange. I thought it was decent. It wasn't the greatest thing, but it was... Raw was so bad, I thought it was okay. R-Truth
looks like he's going to get a big push as well with that tag team match. Like, he's going to get more, maybe an Intercontinental Championship match at Hell in a Cell, because technically he did pin Curtis Axel tonight.
Right.
So I guess he might do something with that.
I thought he got suspended, though.
I thought he did, too. I thought we confirmed that last night. Well, no, he didn't get suspended. He got a strike.
But that should be 30 days. Like, Evan Bourne got 30 days, and who else got 30 days? A couple other people, too.
Right. Well, they can... Maybe there's something we don't know about where they can hold the suspension, or he can do it later. I don't know. Maybe it's not happening.
Actually, you know what? No, it was R-Truth who got 30 days on his last violation because it was right before him and Miz had that match against The Rock.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
And they were basically like, "Fuck, we can't suspend him until after the match."
Yep.
He has that match with The Rock.
They might have done the same
right
thing.
afterwards. He disappeared.
Yep, they might have done the same thing again. He might disappear. They can hold it. They have done it before. You're right. Dillis Jams HBK versus Triple H WrestleMania 30. HBK will play good referee at Hell in the Cell. Just do chaos against Triple H. That'd be awesome. Triple H and Shawn. I mean, they had that SummerSlam match that was unbelievable. I don't know how if you can top. Thinking it would be like if Edge came back in another 3 years and had a match against and came back and was like, "I'm back," and Christian was like, "You're back," like, "Oh, hey everybody, say hi to Edge, he's here for one night or whatever," and then Christian attacks Edge with a steel chair or something, and then Christian was like, "F it," Edge was like, "F it, I'm coming out of retirement even with my neck and everything," and then they had a crazy street wrestling match at SummerSlam. That's basically what happened with Shawn Michaels and Triple H. So I don't know if you can do better than that if I really want to see that, but man, I do want to see that actually because it would be cool. John Cena won't be in WWE title picture. Well, clearly he won't be. He's in the world title picture.
Maybe he's going to legitimize it, hopefully.
Maybe Cena's going to do what well, you're right. Maybe he's going to bring some more legitimality. What's
legitimacy?
Legitimacy. There you go. Legitimacy to the to the world title, and then maybe John Cena won't be in the WWE title picture, and maybe that leaves it open for him to wrestle the Undertaker. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? I have a feeling he's going to be right back to the WWE title, but whatever. Maybe where's Rey Mysterio? What the hell is going on? What in the wonderful world of fuck is going on with Rey Mysterio? I don't understand. He's supposed to be back a million times. He's supposed to wrestle Alberto Del Rio. And even Del Rio the other day was pushing that Spanish thing again. And he had the flags, and and Michael Cole kept mentioning it. And now he's wrestling John Cena? This has to be
Mexico's greatest export.
Right. This has to be a panic attempt by WWE to get the buy rates up. Maybe they already know how the pay-per-view's gone, and they're freaking out. Because why? Why would you rush Cena back for Hell in the Cell? I don't understand it.
Oh wait, here we go. Rey Mysterio announces his return date to WWE action. His first match back will be on October 16th at Plaza de Toros, Santa Maria, Querétaro, Mexico.
Right, we did say he was coming back for the Mexico tour. I will say we've said that for the last 2 weeks, but
I guess that's got to be it, though.
I just expected him to come out and do some mic promos and stuff and whatever.
And then he gets injured at the Mexico tour.
Right, and he'll get injured where no one will see him, and then we'll never see him.
Surgery in my left nut.
No, it would be surgery in my left nut. Julius Wright, do you think Triple H will change the rating back to TV 14 when he takes over? I don't know. I think that's not the close. I think that's a little ways away. So I don't know. Maybe. I think I did notice tonight was something I didn't mention yet. There was a extreme effort for foul language tonight. Did anybody else pick up on that?
You son of a bitch husband.
Yeah, Stephanie in the opening segment, Big Show says "son of a bitch" husband, which was crazy, and then someone else swore, and then CM Punk said balls a couple times. I don't know. That was blanked out.
Right back.
Right. Well, CM Punk said something too. Swore.
They both said balls.
They both said balls.
They bleeped out Rybacks though.
I thought they bleeped out both of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Oh yeah, and then Shawn Michaels also said HB Shizzle. What? What the hell was that about? I was actually sitting here writing some stuff about Shawn Michaels, blah blah blah, and then I heard in the background HB Shizzle, and I was like, no, what?
and first of all, isn't it HBK? How does Shizzle get into there?
Right, it doesn't. HB the shit. I don't know.
Sean, Sean, maybe I don't know.
HB Shizzle.
Sean.
Whatever. It should be HBS, but whatever. HB Shizzle. It's still funny. I'm still trying to figure out if he meant to say it or not, but it was funny either way. Why Joel Lennemer? Why did the Famouser always work for Billy Gunn, but it doesn't work for Dolph Ziggler? It works. He beat him with it tonight. It was his finisher. I'm starting to think he's going to start using it as his finisher. But maybe not. I like it as a setup move. I don't like it. I liked Billy Gunn. I like the finisher for Billy Gunn because Billy Gunn was a really tall, big guy who was really agile. So he could jump high up in the air as a big horse of a guy and then drop this Famouser on someone, and it looked good. Where Dolph Ziggler is small and it doesn't look like it could end the match, you know. I don't know. I don't like it as a finisher. Maybe once in a while. It seems like everybody has to have 2 or 3 finishers now.
I like the zigzag. I think it's a cool finisher.
Yeah, I like that because if you got hit with that and you weren't paying attention, it would fuck you up. You know what I mean? A little bit.
Yeah, especially if you're on cement, it would probably kill you.
Right.
What happened to the sleeper hold that he did, though? He used to have like a sleeper hold as his finisher.
I think they're like, listen, everyone's got a submission and another. You just keep this big. You need a bang. Dolph Ziggler needs a bang, a quick bang move, you know, because he's small and fast and everything. Patrick
the sleeper's good for like maybe down the road when he gets his big push to like some big match where he wins it via the sleeper as a big callback. I think that's what they're saving it for.
Right. I agree with that. Patrick says if you put DX in the Hall of Fame, then you need to put China with them. I agree, although the porno thing in China and there's all these things going on with her.
China's penis needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Right. What happened?
Damn, that was gonna be one of my questions for tonight's trivia thing. Who are the 2 people in DX that made a sex tape? God damn it.
It would be probably him and Triple H. It was China and Triple H because they were doing it at one point.
China and X-Pac.
Well, you're right. You're right. They were together, Sean Waltman and her, and so wasn't Triple H. So they've all been inside China. Joshua Bomber said R-Truth was suspended. We talked about that, but I wanted to give him credit for that. Dillis jams China and her humongous clitoris. Hey Joe, drink Brugal and Aho. Is that? I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna look it up. Everybody ever drank that? I don't know. How about some Mississippi Mud? You ever drank that? That's some kind of a beer. It's good. With the amount of cussing tonight, and I swear to God, I thought I heard a bleep of the F-bomb. I doubt a TV rating of 14. That's right. Well, it's not 14, so the thing is they can still say what they want, but there's a dump button, so they can still dump out of stuff. I like that. That's a good compromise for me, by the way, because
I agree.
Right, it's like, all right, well, you can't say that, and that's fine, but they can still say it, and you don't hear it, so it's still PG when you blank it out, I believe. So that's fine with me. I like it. I like it because it's realistic. I wish it was more realistic. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, we're good. We're good on the comments. I'll get back to some more comments in a minute. There's still some more, but I'll get to them after. Then
you just get my comment, Joe.
I saw yours a little bit. I ran over it, but it made me laugh internally. A lot of swearing tonight. And you know, speaking of the swearing, even though it was cool and I liked it, it didn't stop the show from sucking. So CM Punk, according to me, I didn't like tonight's. Tonight was another night where there was like 3 awesome moments, but then everything else was just kill me. Del Rio versus Ricardo, what the F? And then they announced that John Cena is coming back at Hell in the Cell. I mean, I had to actually rewound it and listen to her say it 3 more times because I thought I missed something. I don't know if anybody else did that, but I was like, what? Wait a minute. No, what? Let me go back, watch that again.
Well, I learned it from Michael Cole because I was washing the dishes when Del Rio came out, and all of a sudden
I was washing the dishes.
Ricardo Rodriguez from the replay giving them the announcers a high five, and I'm like, all right, what's going on? Apparently they were like, oh, Ricardo Rodriguez actually pinned Del Rio after an announcement by Vicky Guerrero saying that John Cena was going to come back at Hell in a Cell to face. I don't understand why John Cena would fit into a World Heavyweight Championship picture all of a sudden. He's always been a WWE Championship kind of guy. He's won the World Heavyweight Championship like twice, but that only lasted for about a month. Right. So I'm pretty sure if they're gonna have like I don't know if they're gonna have John Cena win the WWE Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship at Hell in a Cell, he's gonna keep it for a while. That's what I'm guessing.
Right.
Like maybe Davey and Sandow will cash in and he'll lose to John Cena. It makes more sense. Do you see Damian Santos being world heavyweight champion ever?
In fact, I'm really sick of him now. I think he's terrible in the ring. I think he's goofy. He had a lot of funny chemistry with Cody Rhodes, and to me, I just don't care. I want to see him cash in right before the next Money in the Bank, and then win the world heavyweight title, and then immediately have whoever wins the next Money in the Bank take it from him. That'd be funny.
in like a week's time.
Right. Yeah, I don't think his stock has dropped in my eyes. His stock went up when he had the thing with Cody Rhodes, and then it disappeared.
I agree.
You know, and his matches with Ziggler haven't really been good, and I think most of the blame falls with Sandow. And also, it just falls with his character. He's trying to play this character still, and he can't have a good match. I don't know why. Whatever.
When was the last time he won a match?
What? I don't know. It's been a while. He's lost like 50 and maybe won 2 between those. It's not good. Guys, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. Go there and subscribe. You're watching us live on Darkest Days 11, but you need to go to the real channel, which is youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show, and go ahead and subscribe to that. Also, if you're watching this, click the thumbs up button. Click the like button on your Android or iPhone or tablet or computer or wherever you're watching this. You can even do it on Xbox. Let's take a phone call. 321, I'll get to you next. 414, you're on. What's up? I hope.
What's up, motherfucker?
What's up, man?
Hey, it's Benjamin, man.
What's going on? Did you see All Raw?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? What do you think?
That was pretty bullshit. Well, actually, no, I didn't. I was just kidding about that, but, I think that, like, with CM Punk, I think the way that his mic skills are, they're just great. Because he goes out of his character and he, like, swears and shit. And I think there needs to be more people like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I like his edge. You know what I mean? He's got the edge, you know what I mean? And he does it. So it's like, you know that is his character, and you know that is his personality. And then when it comes out...
It's a mixture between his personality being so awesome and them letting him have more freedoms than most people when it comes to what he says.
Right. He's got a lot of pull. He's got pull that's similar to Triple H's, as close as you can get to that type of... He doesn't have that pull, but he's a very similar pull to that old Triple H stuff that used to go on. All right, let me take another call on board here. 931, what's up?
What's up, Joe? I gotta say, the ending, part of me didn't see coming because I honestly thought Big Show had walked out.
Oh, really?
Stephanie did a great job on the top of the show making it look real.
Yeah. Did you, I mean, were you upset at him last night? I can't remember. Were you upset at what happened at the pay-per-view last night? Because I was pissed off. I was just sick of Big Show last night, and he totally redeemed himself.
I agree. Last night, the pay-per-view really sucked because of Big Show, but I think he kind of helped, depending on your view, either helped or destroyed Raw tonight.
Right.
I mean, you guys mentioned last week, he pretty much had blue balls after what happened last Monday.
Right, exactly. So I think it was, I don't know, it was a cool moment. I'm going to have to go back and watch it again because I was kind of getting ready to do the show and everything, and I didn't get as pumped up as I might have when it happened. I was kind of watching out of the corner of my eye. But at least it wasn't a sheetrock wall. You know, I mean, that's why I was excited.
True, and Daniel Bryan was on a whole new level tonight.
Yeah, he had
the fire came back. It was awesome.
Yeah, he had a fire, and standing over Triple H, it was funny at the end. Like you said, I thought it would have been funny if he passed wind on his face. I enjoyed
what
it.
I didn't like was when Triple H, I kind of like that he restarted the match, but when Orton came out of nowhere with that RKO, it just kind of ruined the match.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. Let's get to that main event. Let's start talking about that main event. Can we just please... these guys are the best right now at wrestling in this company and selling. The entire Shield and Daniel Bryan, his chemistry with the Shield is unbelievable. And the Rhodes chemistry with the Shield the other night was unbelievable. And it was good tonight. We need to see... I really am starting to think, forget CM Punk, I want to see Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins in an Iron Man match or something.
Yeah.
You know?
And you guys think we could see maybe a Rhodes Brothers tag team title run in the near future?
Possibly. I could see it. I hope they do keep feuding with the Shield because their chemistry is awesome. I'll watch another match with these guys Unbelievable stuff. They're really good. There were multiple
and it was
moves.
nice seeing the old style of Goldust.
Oh yeah, and Goldust is like aggressive and ferocious, and he can sell still, and he can be fast. I mean, he is in good shape. He wasn't
like
in
he
this
never
shape.
left.
When he was Reign in TNA, he was completely out of shape. He was almost lumbering around the ring. You thought he was done. And, man, he is moving out there. It is like...
and it shows that WWE has faith in these guys, being the fact that while they are bringing back John Cena, they're not having him come after the WWE title and interrupt this whole flow.
Right, yeah, because I think the reason for that is literally that they weren't going to bring him back. They had this whole layout planned, and they decided, no, we're going to bring him back early. Because they need him. They need something.
What the fuck else are they going to do with Del Rio?
Right, and RVD's, from what I understand, RVD's taking his break, so now we're not going to... I don't know how long it's going to be until we see RVD again, to be honest.
His contract is something like 3 months on, 3 months smoke break, 3 months on, 3 months smoke break, or something like that.
Right, it's like legitimately set up so you can be like, all right, man, I'm going to go back to my house.
And I'll say this for Daniel Bryan. While I admit he is an incredible in-ring competitor, his mic skills are pretty weak.
Yeah, he's not the best on the mic. He's not that bad, but he's not that... There's nothing... He's better when he doesn't talk.
He's good when he's angry, like when he was in NXT
right.
and he got fired, and he came back and went ape shit about why he got fired and why he belongs in the WWE and everything like that.
When he beat the fuck out of Cole.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Then again, haven't we all been there wanting to beat the hell out of Michael Cole?
Right. I still want to beat
so.
that. I want to beat the hell. JBL's getting on my nerves even more. Jaren brought this up weeks ago, and I kind of wasn't there yet with it. I was like, yeah, no, I like JBL. He's starting to piss me off now.
Yeah, me too, Jaren. You kind of farted in our soup there because we kind of liked JBL.
Yeah, we really did.
Good to hear you back, Tim.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for calling.
Anytime.
All right, we'll take more calls too. So go ahead and call, and I'll take your calls. Yeah, we were totally on the JBL bandwagon, and he just gets more obnoxious every week. Oh yeah, ole! Stop fucking
Mrs.
forcing
Fandango.
it. Oh my God! Please get a bullet and shoot me in the balls. 2-3.
I love that guy.
I love that guy. 239. What's up?
I don't know how long it's gonna be until we see RVD again. To be honest.
Hello.
The contract is like 3 months on.
I'm gonna turn your computer, radio, tablet, phone, whatever you got on there down. You never know what to say on these things. Everybody's watching on tablets. We had some crazy stats about what people watch us on the other day. It was really cool. But the main event was awesome. So my favorite parts of Raw tonight, Stephanie slapping the Big Show was awesome. AJ Lee has a concussion. No, I'm just kidding. But no, Stephanie slapping the Big Show was awesome. And Shawn Michaels being on Raw was awesome. The swearing was awesome. The main event was awesome, / what happened after the main event match. But everything else was dog shit. So here I go. I'm going to go ahead and give Raw tonight. Oh, that's like the worst drum roll noise ever. I give Raw tonight a 7.0. No. 6.5. 6.5. 6.5. I'm going with 6.5. Same rating I gave the pay-per-view last night, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right, 6.5. What do you think, Jaren?
I'm going to give it a 7.5. I'm going to pull one out of your hat, Joe, and I'm going to say 7.5 because actually I did like parts of the show. I did like how they announced Cena was coming back. I thought that was pretty cool because, I'm the biggest freaking John Cena fan ever. I also like, the main event, obviously. It was a decent match, in my opinion. I liked how they're pushing R-Truth a little bit. The whole thing with the Big Show knocking Triple H out, and then Daniel Bryan comes standing over him. That was just icing on the cake for me. So, yeah. And, there was some matches that weren't, as good. That's why I'm not giving it an 8. But those spots made me very entertained tonight, so I'll give it a 7.5.
Right. I think because 70% of it was shit that I had to give it the 6.5. Even though I loved those couple of good moments, there were 3 or 4 awesome moments. But anyway, and Bob Backlund was there, so that was cool. Tosevich.
All right, well, you're lucky I'm not giving it a fucking 8.0 because Bob Backlund was there, and normally, what do you mean lucky? What the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, the point is, I would normally give it an 8.0 just because I'm a big Bob Backlund mark, but I gotta step it down. I'm still gonna give it a 7.5 because we got to see Hornswoggle get the Cesaro swing. So that alone, I think, warrants a 7.5, along with all the other great things we talked about that we actually liked.
I would have given it a 9.0 tonight if they could have made, Hornswoggle disappear into thin air.
If he spun him and then just let go. And
then he just was gone, and that was it. We never saw him again. And he took
threw him
Santino
into the
with
crowd
him.
or something?
Right.
Yeah.
No, but I'd have to really see him disappear. Like, I'm talking magic. Like, poof. Oh, he's gone. Like, he's done.
While he's spinning him, he just turns into his clothes, and there's no body inside, and you don't know what happened to him.
Johnny Shakur just wrote the the sports coma is giving free tickets to his show away. WCW. That's what you're What do you mean tickets to his show? What show? The hell show? What to come? What he has the show we do? Like
that's what WCW used to do to get people to fill the empty seats.
Yeah, but I mean, what is he? What show is he having? I mean, like, am I going to give tickets away for you to come in my living room and watch my show? Is that what he's talking about, or is he saying
maybe he's paying people's cable bills so he can get them online so they can watch his show?
I'll pay your cable bill and you come watch me be a jackass. How about that, man?
I didn't take calls.
He doesn't. So I don't understand. He's saying that he'll come and giving tickets to his show away. What show? What show? He's doing a show. I mean, like, I don't have tickets. You can come if you want to come hang out at my house and be on the show with me. Cool. I don't sell tickets.
You get to watch him by him. You get to go live to his room or whatever and watch him by himself doing his own little bull crap that no one cares about.
You get a free ticket to his pole dance. Like he'll do a pole dance for you. Hopefully, Johnny Shakur, Johnny. Write in the comments what you're talking about. What show? Unless that was a joke. Maybe it was a joke. Maybe he was just making a joke and that was all it was. I don't know. Jacker885 said, what do you think is the best... He always comes up with these questions. What do you think is the best finisher ever? Mine is the Tombstone Piledriver. Well, his favorite submission the other night was the Hell's Gates. So apparently your favorite maneuvers are just all from The Undertaker. So... No, my favorite finishing maneuver, it depends on who's doing the maneuver and that type of thing. So my favorite finishing maneuver goes like this. Shawn Michaels super kick to the face, Stone Cold Stunner, and I would say Tombstone could be third. And that's without thinking about it really hard. I'm sure there's a lot of other cool finishing maneuvers. You know, a lot of cool things happening, 450 splash things and all these other things. And the Swanton from Jeff Hardy, maybe, a bunch of stuff. But I'm going to go ahead with Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, and the Tombstone.
I have one. I know it's not the best finisher ever, but it's my favorite. I like John Morrison's Starship Pain.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about him. I remember when John Morrison first came out, and I thought he was terrible, and he kind of was. He wasn't doing really well. He was kind of like this really good body, but he wasn't very good. But then he just kept getting better. He was like the male version of Trish Stratus. He started getting better and better, and then he got to a point where he was like actually really pretty damn good. And we're going neck to neck with the Coma tonight, by the way. We're beating him by 1. And it was weird, but anyway, so he got a lot better. Let me take 239. All right, maybe you're ready. What's up?
Hey, man, I'm just watching the show. It's awesome. It's Joe Cronin's show, right?
Yeah, man, it's awesome. It is awesome. Wait till later. I'm gonna drink water, and I'm gonna suffocate. I'm gonna suffocate myself with a pillow.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. What do you do? What do you think about? What do you think about Raw tonight?
I thought it wasn't that good. The only good thing I saw about it was when Shawn Michaels came on, and that's my question.
Who did he come on?
What do you think, Shawn? What?
Who did Shawn Michaels come on?
When Shawn Michaels came on and he was announced the referee, that was awesome, man.
Oh yeah, that was awesome, man. Yeah, it was. It was cool. I expected it, but it was really cool. I love Shawn Michaels. Anything with HBK, you got my attention.
Yeah, I would love it if, like, Triple H and Shawn Michaels feud, and then that leads them into a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, man. Hey, what would you give Raw tonight?
I'd give it about a 5 out of 10. And I'm being generous.
That's awesome, man. That's a great impression, by the way.
Yeah, I was bored. That was the only time where I just jumped up and I was like, wait, what happened?
Thanks for calling, man. That's awesome.
Who did Shawn Michaels come on?
No, what's great about this is we have our fans of the show mocking our other fans. That's like you can't get any better than that. Like when someone is giving an impression of another person who calls. Oh, that's awesome. That is so great. 7 out of 10 from Doug Matthews. 6 from Joe Ledmer. Patrick Lynn, 6.5. Thought it was fair. Do you even lift, bro? What's up? Do you even lift, bro? I fucking love you! So what if he's a bad seller? He's great on the mic and he's decent in the ring. He's going to go far, like it or not. He said that about, well, Daniel Bryan is awesome in the ring. Daniel Bryan is so good in the ring, it doesn't, he is what he is and he's good. He's never going to be the Rock on the mic or whatever. He's just who he is, and you need that guy. But you know what? As difficult as Daniel Bryan can be on the mic, look at someone like AJ Styles who tries really hard, maybe too hard, on the mic, and it doesn't ever work for him. At least Daniel Bryan doesn't quite go that route, for the most part.
Also, as good as AJ Styles is in the ring, he doesn't have the same intensity and charisma that Daniel Bryan does in the ring,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't. AJ Styles can't look around and get an arena jumping up and down on their feet. People of all ages,
Right. DeVorge Fields. Truth has a title match Friday. Yes, he does, and I wouldn't be entirely shocked if he was able to win it. To be honest, but not now because he's going to be suspended soon probably. So I think clearly Axel's going to win on Friday, but who knows?
The truth is, I smoke weed.
Guys, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. Go to the website, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show, and click the subscribe button. And if you're watching this video now, click the like button and put the big thumb up my fucking ass. Put it up. Go ahead. Come on. Go. Oh, God damn it.
Do you know the image that pops into my head? I'm not even looking at you, and I'm listening to what's going on, and I don't know what to picture in my mind.
The best. That happens every. That happens every time I get 17 likes. If we get to another 17, that happens every time. Every 17. So if we get to 34, that happens again. Just so you know, every time it's like clockwork. What's funny is what you guys don't realize is the two guys that are on with me right now, Jaron and Chris Tosevich. They're live with me, so they can't watch this broadcast live. The video. They can only hear me on Skype. If they were to watch the video, it would be delayed. Everything is delayed for them, even though they're hearing me in real time. So everyone watching, when you just saw that, they already heard it. So it's weird.
I'm just seeing it now, and now it makes a little bit more sense.
So all they heard was me going, oh, and they're just trying to figure out what's happening. For all they know, I could be, being killed. All right. So
I'm very curious myself.
You'll see it.
I thought you were eating a watermelon with your asshole.
It was kind of like that in a way. By the way, can we just get rid of Santino, who existed tonight just so they could do the Cesaro swing again? What's up with that?
Hey, he needs to swing someone.
I love the swing, and it's you know what? But don't you think it was a real early to do it with Khali because now what does he do? The only one left to do it with is Big Show now.
That would be amazing.
If he did it with, I thought it was pretty cool that he did it with Khali anyway. But if he did it with Big Show, I might explode in my pants. So, guys, Raw was all right tonight. Wasn't that bad. Oh, we're getting up there. 3 more likes. Look out. 34. I did the math. I'm not very good at math. I had to whip out the calculator for it. But anyway, guys, Champ 2919. Darn, I'm late. Don't worry, because this is going to get re-uploaded. This video will be re-uploaded on Darkest Days 11, and it will be uploaded on youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. So make sure to click the like button. Put that thumb up my ass. And also follow me on Twitter, @Joe Cronin Show. On Twitter, something is... I keep smelling something, like something's burning.
Uh-oh.
It's the weirdest thing.
Are you having an aneurysm?
I don't know what this is. I smell... You know when you like... Oh, you know what it is? I bet you it's the water on this on this light.
We're getting up there. 3 more likes. Look out. 34.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, no, I can't.
Oh, that's
yeah,
yours.
that's me trying to see you stick a thumb up your ass or whatever you're doing.
We'll put it in slow motion later. Maybe that... Well, I tell you, brother, that was exciting. Well, you know something, dude. You know, Hulk Hogan's been all over the world, brother, but he's never had any girl like he's had the night he took Bulkamania, dude. My schlong was like 9 inches, brother. All right, so I have nowhere to go after all that. After everything that just happened, all I got to say is, guys, subscribe. Also, go to youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show and click the green button on the top right next to Facebook and all that stuff. Because guess what? You can buy the hashtag fact T-shirt. You can buy my official damn T-shirt, the hashtag fact T-shirt. I think it's like $16 or something. We've sold 5. Uno,
Yay.
dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, motherfucker. If only, like, you know, like somebody said earlier in the comments. I don't know who said it, so I'm sorry if I lost you on that and I didn't give you credit, but. Somebody said something like, you know, if only Del Rio could channel a little bit of Eddie Guerrero. And I agree with that. He doesn't have that fire anymore. He's got an elegance to him, which I think works in similar to JBL in that way. But, you know, all right.
I don't think he has the sense of humor for it, to be honest with you.
Maybe not.
Joe?
He's too in the middle. What's up, dude?
How you doing?
I'm fully cleansed. How are you doing?
Good, I'm good. I thought Raw was pretty good tonight.
Yeah? I mean, I think it was. You know, the ending really saved it.
It was better. It was better than the pay-per-view last night.
Oh man, I already forget the pay-per-view last night. What happened?
What do you think about R-Truth winning the IC title on SmackDown?
I don't think he's going to happen because he's got that wellness violation.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, we've been talking about that tonight for a little while. He's got he's got a wellness violation, but I think it's going to be delayed because they've already set stuff up, you know. So
okay.
I think
it's good that they give him a push though.
It is good, but go figure, right? It seems like they're giving him a push. I'm gonna bet after that match you may not see him. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if they used it to have, you know, like them beat the piss out of him somehow or something, and then he goes missing. So,
True. What do you think about Hulk Hogan being the host of WrestleMania 30 since he can't wrestle?
Right. I think everybody's been mentioning that, and I thought about it immediately months ago, and I like it. I think it's I think it'd be really cool.
Just like they did that with The Rock and everything.
Yeah, I mean, they did it with The Rock. I think they should do it with Hogan. I don't think you should... I don't want to see him a lot, though. That's the only thing is I'd like to see him real quick, maybe a couple times or a few, you know, something like that. And that's it. I don't want to see him a ton. I know Tosevich really doesn't want to see him much at all. You know,
fuck that guy.
Right? maybe not even at all. But I would like to see him, you know, briefly, and that's it. You know.
True.
And that's it. What would you give Raw tonight? Would you know, like?
I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay, I think you're in. I think that's the consensus. Is really 7.5. I gave it a lower 6.5, and some other people gave it an 8. But I think the consensus falls around a 7.5 for the everybody.
And what's really bad, I thought Rey Mysterio was going to actually come out tonight.
I thought he was too. I thought I was locked on it, and it didn't happen, and it's weird. And I think the Cena versus Alberto Del Rio is very bizarre. But whatever, I guess.
Yeah, because when Vicky Guerrero came out, I thought she was gonna like say your opponent is like Rey Mysterio, but she brought out Ricardo Rodriguez. I was like, what? Are you serious?
Yeah. Here's a question for us tonight. Champ 2919. There you are. What was the deal with the Miz and Wyatt segment? That was the only thing I missed on Raw tonight. So you guys have to enlighten me. What happened?
It wasn't a. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I think. Like, Miz came out, he was good about to say, welcome to the Miz show, then the Wyatt family just came out, and the two guys were behind Miz, and Miz just, ran outside the ring. He beat the hell out of, Bray Wyatt, and then, they were gonna attack him, but Miz got out of the way, and, that was the end of the segment right there.
Really?
The coolest image of it, though, was, after Miz confronted Bray Wyatt, and he kind of got the upper hand, he kicked Bray Wyatt in the head, like a big boot style, and Bray Wyatt fell back, but the other Wyatt family was there to catch him, and right as they catch him, he falls forward onto them, and then leans back as if they're the turnbuckle, and looks at Miz the way he does out of the turnbuckle.
Oh, that's weird.
Cool.
That is kind of cool, but weird. But
they choreographed it really well, to where Miz big booted him, he spun around, got caught perfectly, and then just leaned back. It looked awesome.
What do you think about a Survivor Series match between the Brothers of Destruction versus the Wyatt family?
Well, I think that's what we all had the idea that was going to happen, and now it's kind of gone quiet a little bit again, but it seemed like they really hinted at that, and I don't know what the reason now is.
When's Kane going to return? Because I think he's done with the movie. He should be done with the movie by now.
He's done, for the most part. There's some press stuff and things, but he's really done with it. He could come back, but they're not going to bring him back for Hell in the Cell because of, they've figured other things out.
Unless they bring him back at Hell in the Cell. But.
Yeah, so I mean Survivor Series, but it was clear they made it seeming clear that The Undertaker was going to be coming back for Survivor Series. So I still think that's going to happen.
Yeah. This is what I think. I wouldn't want to see the Brothers of Destruction versus the Wyatt family because it would obviously have to be a 2-on-3 handicap match because they couldn't do the other two guys. I don't even know their names. Rome, Harper, and Luke. Nobody gives a damn or whatever. I don't know why none of their last names are Wyatt except for Bray if they're a family. But whatever. I wouldn't want to see a 2-on-3 handicap match either, just because I hate 2-on-3 handicap matches. What I think they should do is Bray Wyatt have Kane all brainwashed and come out as part of the Wyatt family. Undertaker comes to save his brother, and they have a match at Survivor Series, just the Undertaker and Bray Wyatt. I think that would be good.
I think Undertaker could get a great match out of Bray Wyatt. To answer your question, the reason they're called the family, even though they have different last names, is to further prove that it's a cult, kind of like the Manson family, to show the mind control, to where, they have different last names, so they're not doing this out of family loyalty, they're literally being brainwashed.
Right.
But I think that's a repeat what CM Punk did when he had the Straight Edge Society.
It is similar, I'll give you that.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't as insane though. They weren't they weren't like a tag team. It was
they were more cut
one
and dry.
girl that never wrestled and Festus that
Right. No, you're right, and it's something that's already been. They were more straight to the point, where the Wyatts are a little more out there, bizarre. Thing is, I don't like how choreographed it is. Although the positive thing I will say is that they are one of the better choreographed things happening. Because usually that stuff makes me pissed off because people botch it a lot. They actually have done everything flawlessly. Although I don't enjoy it, they've done it well.
Can I go off on a rant real quick?
Okay.
I want to rant about the fact that people keep chanting Husky Harris and keep chanting other former names to the people, like Albert when Sweet Tea comes out. I'm sick of that shit, because next wrestling event I go to, if I see a couple people in front of me chanting Husky Harris to Bray Wyatt or anything else to anyone else of their former name, I'm going to immediately spend the entire night chanting every former name of every WWE star. I'm going to chant Nikki for Dolph Ziggler. I'm going to fucking start chanting Hunter Hearst Helmsley when Triple H comes out. I'm going to start chanting You're the Giant when Big Show comes out. Every fucking person had a different persona beforehand. Who gives a shit?
Actually, when Los Matadores made their debut, I was watching the show, I was watching the match, and I heard one of the fans one of the fans cheering Epico.
Yeah, they can go fuck themselves, because what do they want to prove that they're smart? Like, hey, I watched it last month. Great for you. We all did too. Shut the fuck up.
I know who you are, Bray Wyatt. I know who you are. Oh yeah, I know who you are. A cunt. A cunt! You're a cunt! And your little kids smell like shit! Why'd you bring them to the wrestling show, asshole?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's awesome. That is epic. Can I take time out for a real quick second to speak a little spark, to talk a little shit to Ferlin Snakeskin? He said he watched my Dolph Ziggler video and he said, "Oh, this is so amateur." Oh, yeah, it's real amateur, isn't it? Like your YouTube that has 0 subscribers? Like your YouTube that all you have is videos of you how to string your guitar and your fucking guitar looks like you bought it at Walmart? Oh, this is so amateur. Was it amateur when I made your mother come? Was it amateur when I bitch slapped your dad? Was it amateur when I went by your sister's school, picked her up, took her home, left her in my basement for 8 days until she died? Was it amateur when I did all these things that you could never accomplish? Was it amateur when I went to your girlfriend's house, told her I loved her, and we went out to have a nice dinner, and she told me she was going to leave you? She told me, my boyfriend's not that good. You're so much better. I didn't know a penis could be more than 3 inches long. And then she left you for me. That's 3 weeks of plotting. Was that amateur? No, that was goddamn brilliant. You suck. You know it. Your mom's a whore. The whole neighborhood knows it. And that's the bottom line. Hashtag fact.
Wait, I want to clear up something. How do you have sex with his mother? Kill his sister.
Don't ask questions.
But then take his girlfriend out to a nice romantic dinner.
These are things that happened. These are things that happened. It doesn't matter the order. It doesn't. Don't worry about it. It's like evolution. It just happened.
Oh my god.
We came from apes. Shut the fuck up. Don't ask questions. And you know what? And if you want to continue this, you can go ahead and continue this thing. Ferlin Snakeskin. Ferlin space SNAKESKINN. Ferlin Snakeskin. What does snakeskin mean? Like, is that like a dick thing? Like your boyfriend's penis is like snakeskin, foreskin? What does that mean? Let's go to your YouTube now. What do you got going on? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that's what I thought. Oh, you've got 2 subscribers. Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. He's got 2 subscribers. Who are these imbeciles? Oh, and he's got. Oh, my goodness. And he uploaded a video. He does portraits. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I got to watch this now. It's got 18 views. This is amazing. He does portraits, guys. Oh, let's take a look.
Subscribe?
Hold on. Oh, here's his video of his. Oh, wow. He made. Oh, he did a portrait of Slash. He did a portrait of Slash. Oh, that's so wonderful how you got his hair so right. Wow, Slash always looks the same every day. And you made a portrait of the only person in the world that looks the same every day when they wake up.
With the same hat.
Oh my God. Oh, and he did some eagles too. Look at those eagles. Those are the birds that would swoop by and eat your fucking flesh off your body after I left you on the street in your carcass. The birds would eat your fucking flesh. Oh, and then he did another photo of a little kid that's probably his bastard son in Arizona that he's never seen, but his ex-wife sent him pictures. Oh, and then he's got another one of some girl with big boobs. You have to make a portrait of somebody. You'll never have tits like that ever, so you got to draw a picture of it. And then there's another portrait of 2 little kids kissing, and then after that, Freddy Krueger. So right there, you're fucking tapped, dude. You're out of your mind. Let me tell you something. Anytime you wanna meet me and talk about this face-to-face, I'll meet you in Central Park. I'll meet you in your home. You know, you love Central Park. That's where you go to rape the women at night. I know it. So I'll meet you in Central Park. You can be there, and after I smash your head into a goddamn tree and knock you out, I will take a hot poker and jam it up your ass. And that will be the end of you. That's it. That's all.
With a rubber ducky on the side.
A rubber ducky. We're not going to give him that much pleasure. Based on the photos,
What is the rubber ducky?
The photos that this guy has released are very disturbing. You can go to his name and go check him out. Dislike him and flag him. I don't know whatever you want to do, guys. I got to get out of here. Thanks for being here, Jaron, fucking Tosevich, and
what happened to the DVD?
And we're gonna give away a DVD, right? We got to give away. How are we gonna give it away? I gotta go. We gotta figure this quickly. I totally forgot about it.
All right. Each caller that calls, we give them one question, and they have to answer one question right, but it's really hard.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we got a caller right now, so let's.
I guess I'll be the first one.
Right. You have questions or?
I mean, none prepared. I mean, I could just like think of one off the top of my head.
Okay, because I had one anyway. If you want, but
All right, go ahead.
all right. All right, I got one. All right. Here we
Wait,
go.
which DVD is it?
WrestleMania 28.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a WrestleMania 28. Don't you love? Remember WrestleMania 28? It was so fantastic. Okay, so anyway, let's do WrestleMania 11. Bret Hart faced who?
I'm gonna just go get Shawn Michaels. I don't know.
Oh, he was on Raw tonight. Bob Backlund.
A year early.
Oh wow. Oh okay. I wasn't even like around probably that time anyway.
Right. I didn't even know how old you were. You sound older than you probably are. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay, so you sound a little bit older. Like I thought maybe you're 23, 24. That was
Yeah.
11. You were like, man, you were like almost not born. You were like 3.
Yeah.
Damn. Thanks for making me feel old. Can I kill myself now, by the way? Because I was 11 years old at WrestleMania 11. It was Shawn Michaels faced Diesel, though, at that WrestleMania for the WWE title.
Oh, okay.
And the Psycho Sid was in Shawn Michaels' corner. It was very forgettable WrestleMania. It was one of the worst WrestleManias in history, but I'll never forget that WrestleMania because the ring sounded different. It had a tinging sound when the wrestlers would hit the ring. It was like a ting. It was real weird.
What was up with that?
I don't know, right? You noticed that, right?
Yes, I did.
It was real weird. Yeah, it was. It kind of sounded more horrific in a way, but it was.
The tin ring.
Yeah, it was like a tinny sound. I don't know. Is
The
anybody
one, the one thing I found weird, I was watching a YouTube video and it was like Kane and Daniel Bryan on a radio show.
Yeah.
And they were like Team Hell No. They were like still tag team. And Kane was I don't know if he was wearing a wig, but he had like blonde hair. I was like, and he had like it was long. It was like longer than the Undertaker's when he had hair.
Was it frizzy? Because Kane had frizzy hair when he was. He just has frizzy hair. His hair's real curly and frizzy.
I thought he was just bald because when he took off that mask thing.
Well, now you're right.
Then he chokeslammed RVD.
He is bald now, I believe. So you're right. But when he was Isaac Yankem for like a year, he had real frizzy hair. That was his real hair. So I don't know. Remember Isaac Yankem? Was he at WrestleMania 11? I don't know.
Isaac Yankem versus Bret Hart was not at WrestleMania. Yeah.
It's funny. I didn't think I was going to go off on somebody tonight, but I just happened to catch his comment. Usually, I've like done some research and built up some things that I'm going to flip out on the guy for. But I just happened to see it, and I don't know. I yelled at stuff. Guys, we need to get another caller though because it's late.
I have a hard question for the next caller.
All right, we have a hard question for the next caller. Is that wasn't hard enough for someone who was 3 years old when WrestleMania 11 happened? 339-226-6610. And now it's going to take forever for everyone to hear that because this is on a delay. So now it's the phone lines are opening. 339-226-6610. You can win WrestleMania 28, the DVD from Jaron.
All right, how about this? While we're waiting, let's just have this guy
answer
one more question. He gets one more chance.
We got another one.
Okay.
All right, we got another one. So let's ask him. We got 2 people on now, though.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's just use this guy first. Who did Eddie Guerrero face in his last match ever before he died?
Mr. Kennedy.
Ken Kennedy. It's Ken Kennedy. I answered that.
That was a tie.
That was a tie, right? I heard them both.
All right, fine. All right, let's have a lightning round.
So
then.
whoever can answer
right.
first, yeah.
Start with the new guy first.
Okay. Let's see.
Why don't you just ask the question and whoever answers it first?
Okay.
How about that?
That makes sense. All right. Oh God, I don't know. Can you guys think of one?
Tosevich, can you think of a good one?
Does it have to be WWE or can it be all wrestling?
Let's make it WWE, but let me. I got one. think of one in case this one doesn't go too well. But I got one.
I got one.
Who did Ric Flair face at SummerSlam 2006?
Mick Foley.
Bang!
Damn.
There you go.
Bang! You got beat by balls. Balls didn't drop yet.
Did I get it right?
You did. All
Yay.
right, guys, thanks for being here. Jaron, look. We gotta get your information. You know what we can do is, which is really creepy, by the way. You can send it to. Wait, Jaron, do you have an email you want him to send it to or something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good. Tell him your email. Oh, tell us. You don't want to give out your email, right?
No, not really.
Let me give out my email. Here's my email where you can send me your information. It's you got a pen, right?
Yeah, I got my phone.
Right. You know my thing, rageinternetradio@yahoo.com?
What?
It's rageinternetradio@yahoo.com.
Hey, Rage Internet Radio at
yahoo.com, that's right.
who?
And if you forget, just go back and watch this video. But send me your stuff, your address, your name, and everything, and we'll ship out the DVD to you. There you go.
Okay.
All right, man. Good job.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right. Peace out.
Bye. Peace out, man.
239, man. What happened? You lost to Michael Jackson's lost friend.
Are you still there?
I hung up on the wrong person.
The question.
To answer your question, no, we're not still.
That's
the
awesome.
question I was going to ask, if the one that you had didn't work out, I was going to say, what was the stipulation to Batista's last match in WWE?
Oh,
that was a hard one.
Right? Wouldn't it be that he would retire?
No, it was an I Quit match.
Oh, was
John
it?
Cena.
I didn't remember.
I quit the company match.
I quit the company, right, exactly. No, you're right. Batista just kind of came out and said, I'm going to go home. This is weird.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
It's PG. Fuck you. That's really how he felt, too, which is funny. All right, guys. I got to go to bed. I got work tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Monday Night Raw recap. Woo! Subscribe, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. Follow me on Twitter @Joe Cronin Show. And we will see you throughout the week. We're going to do a State of the WWE, I believe. And we are doing one. I guarantee it. And then we'll see you next Monday night after Raw, and I will try my best to do a SmackDown, but I don't know. But I do want to beat the sports coma, so we'll see what happens. Guys, good night, good luck, good fuck. I'm going to bed to wax my carrot. Woo!